Shackled in iron, the Crusaders are dragged through ruined streets, their eyes empty, their spirits broken. The prisoners march past smouldering ruins. Civilians watch in silence, some with pity, others with cold contempt. His body is battered, his beard unkempt, yet in his hollow eyes a trace of stubborn pride remained. A torn Crusader banner lies in the dirt. A prisoner collapses beside it, clinging to the symbol before being forced up. Two knights exchange a final look of solidarity before soldiers tear them apart.
Here's to us.
Once, there was laughter, wine, and brotherhood. The Crusaders sang together, believing glory awaited them. Hands clasped in loyalty, knights swore to stand as brothers, faith in their eyes, before despair claimed them. Families waved farewell, children cried out. The Crusaders marched away, unaware of the chains that would await them. Once, their banners flew high over a battlefield won. Dust and sunlight crowned their fleeting triumph.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
We have suffered too much, on both sides.
Then let us find peace, if we can.
Heavy coins fell onto the table. Greed flickered in the eyes of their captors, weighing ransom against humiliation. A woman begged for mercy on her knees. The commander's eyes remained hard, unmoved by her tears. Shackles were unlocked for some, while others remained bound. Freedom bought with silver, sorrow bought with silence. Some walked free into waiting arms, while others stood alone, still in chains, still forgotten.
I missed you so much. My love. Oh no.
Once filled with proud Crusaders, the noble hall stood silent, its laughter gone, its fires cold. A knight laid down his sword at the altar, not in triumph, but in sorrow and shame. Rows of wooden crosses marked the end of so many lives, their sacrifice swallowed by silence. A child placed a flower at his father's grave, a small hand on the wooden cross, innocence lost forever.
Forgive them, Lord, for they knew not what they did.
Rusted swords, broken shields, and torn banners, relics of war left to be claimed by the earth. At dusk, the graveyard stood still. Only the wind and distant bells carried the memory of the fallen. An older knight stared into the horizon. His eyes held only sorrow, regret, and questions with no answers. His silhouette grew smaller as he walked away, steps heavy, armor weighed down by ghosts. A sword, half buried in the sand, rusted slowly under the desert sun, its glory long forgotten. The clash of swords, the cries of men, ghostly memories fading, leaving only silence.